Lee and I have been together for 5 years, engaged for 18 months. We met in college and have always had a great relationship. I even lived with his parents for a summer 2 years ago while our house was being built. It was a wonderful experience. Karen has always been friendly, and we got along. Until this, we planned our wedding near the town where we met. A college friend's family owns a large estate with a farmhouse, which we booked for the big day. Everyone got hotel details and room blocks. We were under the impression that everyone had made reservations, except Karen and Lee's dad didn't. When they showed up Thursday, they apparently expected to stay at the estate. While I don't know how that misunderstanding happened, they've been given hotel info. We scrambled and let them have the house for one night. Lee and I stayed with my college friend, but on Friday, when we reminded Karen she'd need to move to the hotel, she refused. The original hotel was now fully booked, so we booked them a room at the second nicest hotel in town and even paid for it. Friday night, my bridesmaids and I had a girls' night in at the estate. Wine, movies, popcorn. My wedding dress was safely in its garment bag in the closet of the master bedroom. I'd shown it to Lee's sister, sister-in-law, and Karen when they arrived on Thursday. Since then, it stayed in the closet. Saturday morning, my mother woke me up in tears. My dress had been destroyed. It had been cut into strips. My veil was shredded. Nothing was salvageable. Only a few people had access. Karen, Lee's dad, Lee, my bridesmaids, and my mother. I knew it wasn't my mom or my bridesmaids. That left one person. I called Lee in tears. All I could say was, "Your mother ruined my dress." He was furious and called Karen. When he asked if she did it, she hung up on him. Lee confronted his sister, and she insisted that Karen would never do such a thing. But when asked who else could have done it, she had no answer. My bridesmaids, mother, and aunt, who's a seamstress, went into town to find a new dress. We hoped my aunt could make fast alterations. Meanwhile, I was trying not to spiral. I couldn't believe Karen, who had always been kind, would do this. Update 1. Lee and his sister confronted Karen. Lee told her she wasn't welcome at the wedding, and she lost her mind. Apparently this was very out of character, and the family was alarmed, but no one pushed Lee to change his mind. Lee's father offered to pay for the new dress and all damages. We proceeded with the wedding without Karen or his dad. Lee's dad later called to apologize and said Karen wanted to apologize too. I refused to speak to her. Update 2. Some suggested Karen might need medical attention. Turns out, yes, we learned that Karen has a brain tumor. She and Lee's dad hadn't told the family so as not to take away from the celebration. They were going to announce it after the honeymoon. Her behavior over the weekend. Confusion, strange responses, staying in the wrong place. All started to make sense. She emailed me a long apology admitting to destroying the dress. Though she doesn't fully remember it, she said she understands if I never forgive her. Looking back, Karen had always been kind and loving. We even lived with her, and if not for this tumor, I would never believe she'd do something like this.